Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My dear students, job letters process के हमने after short break I again resume my lecture. This last slide we had discussed preparing a cover letter. So the last topic is, the last heading is tell a story. Describe an experience, a project you worked on that demonstrates you are unique qualified for job. So covering letter में आपको अपना experience or project, if you have done any project, you have to describe in your cover letter. So that will, you see that impress the hiring manager, and you can qualify for your interview call. तो आपने ये याद रखना है कि you have to only include a cover letter. You have to include a cover letter if the job posting asks for one. So sometimes the organization asks only for resume, and sometimes they say that they ask for, you see that resume along with cover letter. Then you have to send both the things, resume with cover letter. So now this is cover letter, date and content information. तो आपने अपना नाम लिखना है और उसके बाद date and confirmation, date and connect information, date and contact information, salutation. Third is opening paragraph, and fourth is middle paragraph, which supports or describes your, you see that whole brief history. Closing paragraph and complimentary close and signature. So submitting an application, there are typically two ways to submit your application. एक तो you are submitting a paper resume, तो उसमें आपने high quality का paper use करना है, and print your resume using a laser printer. So, and then there's a digital, for digital applications, always follow the directions on the job posting. Follow the directions on the job posting. जो job posting के लिए जो directions mention किए गए हैं, you have to follow on for digital application. It will ask you either to send your resume by email or complete an online application form. Sometimes they give online application format or applicant form, and sometimes they ask to send your resume by email. If you apply by email, put your name and the job title in the subject line and attach your resume. So this is very important कि आपने email जो है उसमें ज़ाहिर है पहले आप अपना नाम लिखेंगे and job title लिखेंगे कि किस post के लिए you have applied. तो जैसे email will be received by the organization or the hiring company, they will see your name and the subject, because they receive also different emails on different subjects. So they have to shortlisted the applications for every you see the topic. तो जब टॉपिक देखेंगे, सब्जेक्ट देखेंगे आपका, तो वो उस आपकी ईमेल को उस खाने में रख देंगे और उस ईमेल के साथ you have also attach your resume. तो ईमेल में अपना नाम, जॉब टाइटल इन द सब्जेक्ट लाइन, जो सब्जेक्ट लाइन है उसमें जॉब टाइटल लिखेंगे एंड उसके साथ रिज्यूम लिखेंगे, बस और कुछ नहीं लिखना है ईमेल में. अच्छा, इफ यू नीड टू प्रोवाइड अ कवर शीट, इधर अटैच इट along with your resume or use the email as your cover sheet. तो या तो आप ईमेल में एक कवर शीट बना के भेजें, एक कवर शीट या कवरिंग लेटर और अपना रिज्यूमे दोनों भेज दें. तो ये यू हैव टू फॉलो अकॉर्डिंग टू द डायरेक्शंस ऑफ द हायरिंग कंपनी. अच्छा, if there is an online form, complete the required fields and attach your resume as directed. Yeah, this is very much clear. Complete the required fields. तो उस ऑनलाइन फॉर्म में जो भी ब्लैंक्स दिए गए हैं, you have to fill it, you have to complete the format and you see that and attach your resume as directed. So resume is very important because in resume your experience, your skills, your education, your personal information, all these things are mentioned. So the hiring company can decide accordingly. अच्छा, इसके बाद क्या होता है? Include your cover sheet only if the form requires one. वो जो फॉर्म है आपने फिल किया है ऑनलाइन, उसमें भी आपको कवर शीट जो है, उस कवर शीट में भी वही है कि अपना नाम, you see that qualification, experience, skills, and internships, anything else you need, you like to mention, you can write in cover sheet, and that cover sheet may be attached with, you see that in email. So creating or uploading your resume on Indeed allows you to apply for jobs in one click and employers to find you for open positions. आपने इस तरह अपनी यानी आपने इस तरह क्रिएट करनी है अपनी ईमेल और ये सारा ऑनलाइन प्रोसेस कि जैसे ही एम्प्लॉयर क्लिक करे तो एकदम आपकी वो जो सारी ईमेल है या अपना आपका सीवी है या कवर शीट है, वो एक ही क्लिक में वो आ जाए. तो आप इस तरह का फोल्डर बनाएंगे कि उसको ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि ईमेल एक जगह आपने उसको लिखी है और फिर जनाब आपकी रिज्यूमे एक जगह है और कवर लेटर फिर तीसरी जगह है, तो ढूंढ ढूंढ के फिर उसको मिलाएगा. तो it will be boring business for the company hiring or organization hiring. So you have to make or create uploading in such a way that when the employer clicks, he can find you for open positions. Now this is interviewing. This is interviewing. If you get an interview request, this means the hiring manager has selected you as one of the quality candidates for the position. You know well that they receive hundreds of applications for the same job. So they shortlist all the applications, all the names, and they make a list for issuing an interview call to those candidates which are shortlisted for the company. So when you receive, you see that an interview request. So it means you have acquired the position, quality position of a quality candidates for that position. तो जैसे आपने उस पोजीशन को एक हद तक क्वालिफाई कर लिया है कि आपको जब इंटरव्यू कॉल भेज रहे हैं तो इसका मतलब ये है कि आप उस फाइट में, उस कंपटीशन में you will be also one of the candidates. The interview will help the hiring manager determine if you are correct person for the job. Ab, whatever you have mentioned in your resume, whatever you have mentioned yourself about yourself in cover letter, now here in interview, the hiring manager will ensure that you are the same person which has you see that sent the resume, means whatever you have mentioned in the resume, whatever you have described in your cover letter, तो वही बंदा जो क्वालिटीज अपनी बता रहा है, क्वालिफिकेशन बता रहा है और स्किल्स बता रहा है, एक्सपीरियंस बता रहा है, तो वो जब वो ही डिस्कस करेगा और you are telling the same whatever you had talked, whatever you had written in your resume and you see that cover letter, then hiring manager will ensure that you are the same person. Means you are the person who is of the same things which have been mentioned in your resume. अब resume ने आपने बड़े डंके मारे हैं, लिखे हैं ये वो फलांटी, तो उसमें अगर आपने लिखे हैं और वो you are not in position to prove it, so it means you are not the same person who has sent this resume and cover letter to the hiring manager. So for this interview, do your homework. You should already know something about the company from your job searching. And when you are going to a company, you must know about the company. It will show your interest in that company. So you need also to find out the information from all the aspects of the company. So, and you also search the company's online presence. So online presence क्या है? उसमें social media है. For information you can use during the interview. Because when you collect the information about the said company on social media, so it will help you during the interview. This, you see, that shows you take an interest in the company. So where you will be in position to talk about the company very easily and comfortably. It means hiring manager will guess that you are much more interested in his company because you know well about the things about the things of, you see, that company. It can also help you make a decision if the hiring manager offers you the job. Acha. This is very important also because you know the company from all the aspects, from all the corners of the company. Okay, what type of job is there? What type of person are there? What is the kind of environment? What are the people? What kind of people they are working in the company? So all these things will help you to accept the offer of the hiring manager. You can decide very easily. क्योंकि जब अगर आपको पता ही नहीं है कि इस कंपनी का क्या नेचर, इस कंपनी क्या नेचर है, किस किस्म के लोग हैं, किस किस्म की एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन क्या है और जनाब और एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशंस क्या हैं, वर्किंग आवर्स कितने हैं, तो ये सारी चीज़ें जब आपको पता नहीं होगा तो यू विल नॉट बी in clear position to decide to accept the offer of the hiring company. So interviewing is continued. तो आपने सेकंड जो बात है वो ये यहाँ डिस्कस हो रही है कि you have to prepare to give the answers of common questions. You अच्छा उसके लिए आपने क्या करना है? You can make a list of common interview questions online. तो ऑनलाइन पे आपने वो कॉमन इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस कलेक्ट करने हैं, फिर उसको अच्छी तरह से पढ़ना है और डाइजेस्ट करना है, समझना है कि कम से कम व्हेन hiring company or hiring manager or that panel of interview asks you any question, then you will be in a comfortable position to answer the questions. So think about how you would answer those before you go into the interview. So when you have the list of questions, so now list of questions is in your mind, no doubt, but you have also to think, to realize the importance of questions, and you make up your mind, how can you give the answer of those questions, what the way. So it will develop your confidence during the interview. For example, if one of the members of committee asks you, tell me about yourself, then suddenly if he asks you, tell me yourself, you shrink and shiver. Oh, then nothing will be in your mind to answer this question so promptly or quickly. So this is why this is a very common question. So you have to realize yourself. You have to make up yourself to answer at least this question very easily. Okay, what are you? You can tell, you can describe yourself then very easily. Okay, my name is this. I belong to that family, and I am working on such and such position in that company. And you see that I'm qualified person. My qualification is this. My experience is this. I'm highly skilled in literacy, computer, and I'm also able to use. You see that modern technology, this and that. And what you know. So what you have to answer that question very quickly, precisely, and within short time, without hesitation, with full confidence. Then you can you can inspire or impress the interview committee. Achha, second thing, be ready for behavioral questions. So usme they will also judge your behavior under the certain circumstances in the past. They give the hiring manager an idea of how you might react to similar situations in the future. So if they tell you a challenging situation, if you face this type of situation, then how can you face this challenging situation in future? This incident has happened in our company or in our organization in the past. So our employees faced it. But if you face the same situation in future, then how can you cope it? How can you face it? How can you accept the challenge of that critical situation? So from this question, they would like to know about you, that in pressure or in critical position, how much you are strong to sustain the pressure of that challenging situation. Because in challenging situations, many people suppressed, depressed, and disappointed, so they do not become in position to handle that critical situation properly, and they, in this way, a great loss would be done to the organization. So they want to know about your behavioral reaction or your attitude while facing the challenging situation. अच्छा, दूसरा सवाल क्या हो सकता है? Tell me about a time you made a mistake. अब आपके जहन में ये तो कभी होगा ही नहीं कि suddenly a question. Naturally, everybody does many mistakes during his life. So tell me about a time. एक कोई बताए एक incident या वाक्या या कोई चीज you have made a mistake. And how did you resolve it? From this, they will try to gather about your confidence, okay, how much you have got decision power, and if you do the mistake, and after doing mistake, you realize quickly that you have done mistake, and then you quickly try to resolve that, to resolve it. It means you are so independent to decide anything yourself. So from this also, you see that hiring manager will you see that try to understand your behavioral. They will your behavioral. You see that reaction or behavioral actions. Okay, how do you resolve all those mistakes which you have done, which you have to do in future? Dress for success. So you must be well dressed. First of all, you have to go to the company, try to observe what type of uniforms or what type of you see the dresses they 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 used to wear. So and also you see that look at the website of the company and watch the photographs of people of or persons of the company. So in this way, you will have an idea about the dress, which is very important to about it, very important to get successful, to get a success. If I tell you my own personal experience, okay, once I had applied in you see that 1900 uh, 1978 1978 December, I had applied in Navy for educational instructor, Navy at, at Karachi. So I I try to know about the uh, dressing about the dressing of you see that Navy. So I came to know that they used uh, to use the clothes of white color and half sleeve shirt, necktie, and white paint. So I used to did it, but as I stay in Karachi at night, so in the morning I put on my dress and quickly I reached the interview place on time. So before my interview, they looked at me and one of the members said, "You have not shaved." Oh, अब मेरा घर तो कराची में था ही नहीं. I had come from you see that सक्खर और लारकाना. So मैं रात को कराची में रहा तो मुझे टाइम ही नहीं मिला, सोचा भी नहीं. एक दिन की शेव बड़ी हुई थी तो उन्होंने कहा तो आपने शेव किया ही नहीं है, ऐसे कैसे आ गए इंटरव्यू. अब देखो मैंने you see that this was my behavioral attitude, okay, dress attitude, कि मैंने ड्रेसिंग तो कर ली है, कपड़े तो उनके ही यूनिफॉर्म के टाइप के थे, किस्म के थे, मगर मैंने शेव नहीं किया था. उन्होंने कहा प्लीज काइंडली गो and have you see the shave, then you come back. Oh, it was great embarrassing position for me. I went out. अब मुझे ये भी पता नहीं था कि सैलून कहाँ है, कहाँ से मुझे शेव करनी है. भाग दौड़ करके मैंने शेव कराई और फिर आ गया. So it was very miserable position for me. So this was personal experience के जब आदमी जाता है तो हर चीज़ को वेल प्रिपेयर होना चाहिए, ताकि आपके ऐसे नहीं कि आपने कपड़े अच्छे पहने हैं मगर आपके ड्रेस्ड वेल क्लोथ्स तो सही हैं, मगर you also make sure that they are clean and wrinkle free. अब ये नहीं हो कि कहीं चाय का धब्बा हो या रिंकल्स हो, आपने सही इस्त्री इस्त्री नहीं कराया कपड़ों को. तो ये सारी चीज़ें जो है, इनफैक्ट आपका एटीट्यूड जो है टू योर सेल्फ एंड टू द जॉब, यू सी दैट will tell to the interview committee that how much you will be serious to the job. When you are not serious for yourself, for your dressing, for your behavior, for your attitude, how will you be, you see that serious for the job? So this is very important. Now sorry. ये इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस था. अब अगेन इंटरव्यू चल रहा है कि बी पोलाइट टू एवरीवन. this is also very important point कि be polite to everyone. अब you have entered a company, you are going in the left. अच्छा, तो you whosoever meets you, you must give them smile, sweet smile, and say assalamu alaikum, good morning. पता है कि हो सकता है कि उस लिफ्ट में या while entering the lift वो एक मेंबर हो या खुद उस कंपनी का डायरेक्टर भी हो कि आपके साथ वो अपने लिफ्ट में जा रहा हो, तो आपने अगर उसको, ये नहीं है कि आपको पता है, यानी ये दिस इज द ट्रिक टू क्वालिफाई द यू सी दैट इंटरव्यू. ये भी एक स्किल है, स्किल फॉर सक्सेसफुल इंटरव्यू. तो अभी आप देखें, आपने किसी को सलाम किया, किसी को स्माइलिंग दी, गुड मॉर्निंग कहा, तो क्या होता है कि हो सकता है वो पार्ट ऑफ टीम हो जो आपको असिस्ट करने जा रही हो. सो treat everyone you meet as if they have say in your hiring. So be honest. अब जाते हैं इंटरव्यू देने के लिए, वो देखते हैं कि वो बंदा जिसको आपने सलाम किया था वो बंदा उधर बैठा हुआ है. तो अभी आपने जो बड़े एहतराम और प्यार से आपने सलाम किया है या गुड मॉर्निंग कहा है, तो उसको भी पता नहीं है कि आप यू आर कैंडिडेट, बट वो भी देखेगा कि अच्छा ये बंदा तो मेरे साथ था. तो इससे उसके अंदर में आपके लिए पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड होगा कि ही इज गुड पर्सन. तो ये एक एटीट्यूड की बात है ना. तो अच्छा, उसके बाद ये है कि वट एवर दे आस्क यू क्वेश्चन, यू मस्ट बी ऑनेस्ट. ऑनेस्टली यू टेल ईच एंड एवरीथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ, अबाउट जॉब, अबाउट एनीथिंग what they ask you. But you should not be flattering. Your answers should not be flattering. You must be honest, straightforward, and dignified, but very polite. तो मैं खादिम हूँ, मैं बिल्कुल whatever you will ask me, I will do this in this way and that way. You'll be very much happy to see me in your company, and you will be very much happy to see my performances in your office. ये जो तरीका है, this is most flattering. Be composed, be honest, and be polite. Your face must be polite. Your attitude must be good, because it's your attitude also which may give you see that successful position in the interview. So one should not be, you see that flattering खुशामद नहीं करनी चाहिए इंटरव्यू में, मगर आपको कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए कि यू आर आल्सो fit for this job and you are competent, you are highly qualified, you are well skilled, you are well trained, so no problem. If they are giving you, it's okay. If they are not giving you, if they are not hiring you, you see that expertise and you have vast field. Wherever you go, you can qualify the interview, you can get the job very easily. So that's why you. अच्छा, तो अब मैं पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन में गया एग्जाम देने के लिए, इंटरव्यू चल रहा था, मुझे उन लोगों ने बड़ा कंफ्यूज किया और एक ने कहा कि यू आर नॉट फिट फॉर जूनियर क्लासेस एंड यू हैव अप्लाइड फॉर सीनियर क्लासेस। ओह, नाउ आई वाज ब्रोकन इनसाइड। तो मैंने कहा कि सर, योर एक्सपीरियंस माय एज, योर एक्सपीरियंस मोर देन माय एज, so it's not necessary what you know I must know. So I think you are confusing me. Then he became strict. Oh no, sorry, I am not confusing, I am helping. Thank you sir. तो ये एक प्रॉम्प्ट आंसर और डिसीजन होता है कि अंदर में भले आप इंटरव्यू के दौरान ब्रोकन हो, टूटे हो, कंफ्यूज हो, मगर इट शुड नॉट कम ऑन योर फेस एंड इट शुड नॉट बी शोन थ्रू योर बॉडी लैंग्वेज दैट यू आर सप्रेस्ड, डिप्रेस्ड। तो उसने मुझे एक स्ट्रोक मारा कि ये अभी पब्लिक स्कूल सक्कर से, हाई स्कूल से, ही इज गोइंग टू ज्वाइन अ लेक्चरशिप। तो उस बड़े क्लास में बड़े ग्रोन अप स्टूडेंट्स के साथ वो फेस भी कर सकेगा या नहीं। तो दे वर टेस्टिंग मी, सो दे ही टीज्ड मी एंड ही डिप्रेस्ड मी, ही ट्राइड टू डिप्रेस मी। तो ही वांटेड टू नो अबाउट माय एटीट्यूड एंड रिएक्शन। तो मैंने वो प्रेशर सस्टेन किया एंड आई गेव हिम स्माइलिंग फेस। तो जब उसने कहा यू आर नॉट फिट, तो आई गेव स्माइलिंग। स्माइलिंग का मतलब ये था कि वट एवर यू आर सेइंग, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट। आई वाज लुकिंग वेरी मच कॉन्फिडेंट, पर हकीकत ये थी कि मैं सारा बहुत डिप्रेस हो गया अंदर से, सब पे मैं, ये तो सत्यानाश हो गई। तो बहरहाल फिर मैंने क्या सोचा, ओके, आई मास्टर्स, आई हैव गॉट मास्टर्स इन इंग्लिश, आई हैव मास्टर्स इन इंग्लिश लिटरेचर. So if they are not here, I am not qualifying the interview, no problem. I will go to different, you see, that organizations and I can get the better job. तो ये जरूरी नहीं है कि आप उधर इंटरव्यू को क्वालिफाई करें, but you must be composed and confident and be honest. तो उसमें आपको अगर आंसर्स में भी आपकी पोजीशन कमजोर होगी, मगर फिर भी वो जो क्वालिटी होगी, प्लस पॉइंट होगी आपकी कि यू आर कॉन्फिडेंट, यू आर ऑनेस्ट। तो ये इससे ये होता है। तो उसके बाद ये है कि मैंने क्वालिफाई किया प्रोफेसर कमीशन एग्जाम एंड आई बिकेम लेक्चरर इन 1979. Look, now go back 79, 20, 40 years, 39 years back. So follow up, be sure to send a follow-up email after each interview. तो हर आप इंटरव्यू के बाद आपको अपनी ईमेल को फॉलो अप करना है. Thank the interviewer for taking the time to meet with you. Express your continued interest in the position. तो आप उसको ईमेल देखे चेक करेंगे और उस ईमेल में आप थैंकिंग कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स आप भेजेंगे कंपनी को या उस हायरिंग मैनेजर को कि थैंक यू फॉर टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट. Thank the interviewer for taking the time to meet with you. Background. Now, at some time, now background checks. At some point, the company will like स्टोर चला पर्दा खोल.